agree. Must have been something random, because I don't know what that was about. Welcome in, Darkwing. Thanks for stopping by, bud. How you been? What are you up to? Now, I know I'm not on screen right now, and Dark, as I think you're the only person here right now. It says Smashers here, but I don't know how accurate that is. As you're the only chatter, you get a special reveal. I didn't announce this because I didn't know I was going to have it. Ah, Smasher is here. Hello, Smasher. Then you get in on this as well. So, I decided to make a new model. It's a Vroid. It's for Sonya. Sonya has a lot of fun models. I like all of them quite a lot, if I'm honest. And I actually have two versions of this, so let me pull up the proper one first. As you guys have come to know, this is Sonya. Oops, let me get this over here where I can use it more. So, this is Sonya. Oops, let me get her up on screen a little bit more. Can I go full body here? I can get mostly full body. Yeah, we can do that. So, as you guys know, this is Sonya's model, and I quite like it. This is her goth model. And while I have a few iterations of this, I will admit I've been a little frustrated with the lack of style choices. So, I have two versions of this, and I want your guys' opinions on which one you like better. Meet Sonya's pastel goth mode. Also, I upped Sonya's booba size, so she's much more top-heavy now. Because I wanted more top-heavy, so... Lol. Hey, if there's one thing I like, girl or boy, it's big boobies. So, but I have this, and I didn't like the hair, the bangs I thought were a little too long, so... Is this better, or is... Let me get zoomed in on the face a little more. That way you guys can actually see. Can I? Yeah, that's a better POV. Okay. So I've got this version, and then I have a different version with shorter bangs. Which one do you guys like? Is the shorter bangs better, or does it look weird? The second one, you like the second one better? Okay, cool. That's what I did it, and I then redid the bangs on it because I thought this might look a little nicer, and I quite liked it. But I've really been wanting just a pastel, like light color version of Sonya. As Sonya, I really do love the feminine stuff, and there is very much. Don't get me wrong, I love the alt goth, dark red, dark black kind of thing. But there's also the other side of me who just absolutely loves pink, purple, pretty light color, so I wanted to have an option for both. Yeah, it brings the face up more, looks a tad cuter. Okay, awesome. Thank you. That's why I wanted to ask to see what you guys thought. So, I appreciate the feedback. That's why I asked. You see, I also added the ahoge on the hair. I think that's how you say it, is ahoge. So I wanted something a little different. And that seemed like a nice little touch as well. So, can I get my game back up here? SLOBS is being a pain tonight. Let me make myself not a kaiju size on the overlay here. I don't know why I'm kaiju... Well, I upped it, and then I messed with all my parameters, so now I'm like kaiju size, which is weird. But the other thing I did... Correct, ahoge, but be very careful with that one. There's a term very similar to that means a very different thing. A hoagie? Because around here, that's just a big old hot dog. And especially on like the golf course at the middle of the turn, there's nothing like a good hot dog and a bag of chips. No? Okay. Okay, that's good, because ahoge and a hoagie, I guess you could say it's a hoagie, but... I will say, with Soji Sonia and the real life version of me, I heard a thing and it's like, on TikTok, it's like, I got 3 looks, and that's it. I got a homeless man, a 12-year-old boy, and a hooker. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose I see that. Real life me is, I will say I'm not a huge fan of my personal appearance in real life. And then I got Soji, who's very much, a little more clean cut and a little bit more youthful. And then I got Sonia, who pretty much just goes full on whore. Sonia likes Sonia is the side of me that I wish my male side could have the confidence in my appearance. I want to be that confident in the way I look as a guy as the way I love the way this girl model looks. It's frustrating, but what do you do? Oh, okay, yeah, I know that one, Dark. I know that one quite a lot, actually. That's a, they sell entire, like, shirts based around this, where it's just cropped images of that. Yeah, I love that. That's, actually, honestly, one of my favorite things during that is, that's some good shit right there, my friend. Yeah, I don't, you ever see the meme? Now this is some serious gourmet shit. I think it's a Samuel L. Jackson thing. He's like, this is some serious gourmet shit. Good, just to be careful. Yeah, no worries. I won't get that one. One is fine on Twitch, the other one very much is not. I mean, I know you couldn't, like, show it, but you can't even say the word? Is that, like, is the word banned, or is it just okay? Because, it's like, I've seen people do hentai tag tier lists and stuff. Is that not a thing that you can, like... Okay, if I'm having a murder mystery podcast, I can say the word murder. I can't commit one, but if it's a murder mystery podcast, or we're talking about a movie, okay, yeah, John Wick murders like 100 guys in the John Wick movies. But I can say it in that context. It's steer away. You never know with Amazon these days. That's fair. Hello, by the way, Mr. Bezos. Thanks for watching. Be it directly or indirectly. Let's be real, it's probably indirectly. Big Daddy Bezos, always watching. Alright, so, let's get... Oh, right, I have to... That... I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a riff I've not heard in a very long time. Oh shit, I don't have Xinyan's drums. I gotta get Xinyan's drums. How do I not have that for her cosplay? What the fuck? Alright, let me just resize my window a little here. Can I make that a little bigger that way? I can. There we go. That's the right size that I want. Alrighty. So, welcome back, Ed. Yeah, he watches all your VODs for sure. Have you tried the Withering Waves one? I have not yet. I want to, but I haven't even played Genshin in 3 months, just because I've been so burned out of it. This is 4.7. I haven't played since 4.4, so it's been 3 months. And I'll be honest, I was burned out, so I needed to get caught up on stuff, and it was too much for me, so. But I'm going to try Withering Waves. I've heard really good things about it. I just haven't got there yet is all. What is up here? Oh yeah, by the way, we have a new area of the world now. We now have the Nostoi region. The entirety of Fontaine and Liyue have been joined. So you can now leave the port up here. Well, that's cool. This is open now, so there's a port here. Beta Harbor. That's the Nostoi region, because this was blocked off as of before. So this is now open and good for business. It's a crime that they didn't put a fast travel point right here. They should have put a fast travel point right there. But we have this whole area is now open for use, and that's really, really cool. Oh, I also have my 4 dailies here, so we got those too. Yeah, I got some catching up to do in Star Rail too. Relatable. There's so much to do in so little time. So I've been playing a lot of racing and stuff, getting caught up on iRacing. That it's like, yeah, I need to. Getting caught up on iRacing is a big task anymore for me because it's like I want to be a better racer. I want to do better at what I do, but that's there's a lot of stuff there, you know. We'll jump to Caravan Rabat. Oh, by the way, we're also going to do some grinding because I have a new character. I did another playthrough of Starfield recently with all them updates and stuff. Is Starfield any good? I've heard good things and bad things. But we have a new guy to level up. Welcome to the crew, Sethos, who is going to be... We also have 200 resin now. Wait, what? Wasn't it only 160 before? We got 200 resin now? That's cool. I'm going to have to look into that. Hit and miss. Okay. 200 this patch. Awesome. That's sick. Alright, so we got Sethos to level up as well. First things first, let's go knock out these dailies. I need somebody who can, like, fly or something. Look on top right of your map. It is 200. Hey, yo, that's awesome. That makes this a whole lot easier to deal with. Sumeru Rose. Oh, my energy's down. Shit. I wish the Kirara special for that. Shipbuilding is hands down the best feature. Very cool and solid, but it's laden with loading screens, and the Radiant procedural crests are very repetitive. That's a shame. You hate to see that, but I understand why that's probably their bread and butter, of those Radiant... It's like dailies. It's like dailies in Genshin are very tedious and repetitive, and it gets very tiring very quickly. So I understand that. Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't feel like fighting that right now. Can I catch a piece of that teleport point? I can. Nice. Okay. Can I get Elemental Sight, maybe? Is it right down the middle? Oh, it's really right there. Okay, that's easy enough. Cool. Where's this daily at? Oh, there are a lot of ruin hunters around here. What the hell? If I want to make it, I'm going to have to fight that one. Alright then, big fella. Let's rock.
Feeling lucky?
Kirara, hit. Navia, ready. Navia bombardment.
Well, with rocks. Lightning, purify!
What is this? Also, faction side quests are better than main story half the time? That's a shame. You hate to see that, especially when you have a cool game like that with what could be a really cool set of plot, and they kind of mess it up.
Our bond is strong.
Alright, well that was easier than I thought it'd be. It's a shame when somebody has a really good plot potential and then they blow it. That's always a shame.
Dissipate. Feeling lucky? Out of my way! Pyrotechnics! Coming at ya!
Come on, come on. I did see something from Starfield where I guess they were able to build ships that were impervious to attack by shaping them around so that the tracking of the shots via the game mechanics would basically bypass the ship and go right through the holes in the ship. Is that true? Was that actually a thing for a while, or was that not? Alright, let's go... Where's the next one? Is this the next one here? Oh, this one's in the city. Okay, that's... Oh, it's the cats. Okay, that's fine. I haven't been to that one yet. Dang it. Is there a... Oh, there's a teleport point right here. We're good. No idea. My shields on my ship were so high I would kill everyone before they could even damage me. Okay, that's fair then. I can't fault you for that one. I would do the same thing. I am a... Well, let's just look at my Genshin builds here as an example. I have... This is currently my DPS because I've got Navia in, but when I don't have Navia in, I have a team with Kokomi that is all about healing and shielding. Kirara has a shield, Jinyan has a shield, and Jinyan's weapon even has its own shield. Okay.
Stand with me. Feel the beat.
Alright, if there's one thing monsters don't like, especially the plant-based ones,
Feeling lucky.
it's burning.
Feeling lucky.
Where's it going? There.
A proper send-off.
Let's hit him with that bombardment. That was easy. Cool. Okay, so that's that one. I got this one to do. Let's hit the statue here and coast down our way. Oops. What the heck? Oh yeah, in the same way, in Star Rail, my main is a guy who gives everyone shield, the character who counters attack if an enemy's hit by someone who has a shield, a healer, and then a burst damage character. Yep, that sounds like a great strategy. I like that plan a lot. It's fun to just be invincible, you know? I forget how to do this.
This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it.
How does the... Whoa. How does that work again? I need to look that back. It's been a while since I've done the whole withering zones. That, and also in a game like Star Rail, it often lets you get through fights with significantly tougher enemies. That helps too, yes, because it basically you become immortal, and you just have to be patient with it. This is nice. Related to current area. I like this. Okay. Only on all the withering branches within a withering zone are destroyed. Can you destroy the tumor of the withering at the beating heart of the zare? Okay. So I have to destroy the outliers first. Let's try that again then. I remember I have to use this dendrograna thing over here, whatever the hell it is. Ow.
Our bond is strong.
What don't I know about this? It appears as though it's these three, right? This one. Not a dendrograna again. Okay.
Pyrotechnics.
So how do I trigger this thing then? I want to use these dendrograna on that, but it won't let me. I don't understand that. Alright, well, we're doing dailies anyway. We'll worry about withering zones later. I have no idea what's going on there. I don't want to fight more hilly churls. I'll coast out over here. Charged attack on them? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you. These seem important. Kalpata Lotus? Cool. Okay. Well, that was easy. Those lotus are for Nahida? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I will check that out then. Okay, so there is a withering. This is that withering zone I was in, right? Nope, wrong way. Where was that withering zone? Ah, it's here. So I need a charged attack. Okay. Let's get a new character out then. Time to mix up the party. Hey, Sethos.
Cool, cool, cool. You're the boss.
I really want to cosplay this guy so bad now. Ah.
Behind you.
Come on. Oh, you little...
Amp it up.
Oh, they respawned. Damn it. Ow. The hell? Come on, full charge. Okay, well, that's bad.
I'll settle this.
Bastion. I could really use a fresh shield right now. Kirara, hit me with a better shield now. Jinya, go! Nice, that'll work. Give me some burning.
Excuse me.
Oh. I don't know what that ability is of his, but...
Give me some space.
Oh, it's like a dodge. It's like Blake's Shadow from Ruby. That's cool. I like that little ability. Okay.
Excuse me.
Ooh, what's his ultimate, dude?
Move or be moved.
Oh, he's like Electro Yoimiya.
Power core. Time to rock.
Nice. That's more like it.
Woohoo! Let me hear ya.
This area looks a lot happier now. Cool. Well, that's that area down. Now, alright, thank you for the help, Smasher. Remind me how to do it now. Where's this? Oh, right, it's the cats in Ormos. What's in my book? Oh, cool. That was my 4th daily. I don't have to do it now. Amazing. Skibidi-bop-bop. Let's go! Alrighty. God damn, I really like this new model style. It's really cute. I love the pink and the purple. It's so glam and femme. It's so cute.
Add Astra.
I love having the model on screen. I actually
you for
look at my
completing today's
what
commissions.
represents me, and I
Here is
like
your
what it
reward.
looks like. It's so nice. It's a fun change. Alright, well, I don't have to worry about the dailies anymore, at least. Okay. Now, I can cancel nav on that, because I just don't care. Call me Phil Collins, because... I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. What happens if you go through the... Are these guys going to attack me? No. Okay. So as long as you don't attack them, they won't mess with you. Cool. Alright, let's get up there. Oh, hey. There's a Dendroculus right there. Cool. There's also something back up here in this little corner. Few coins never hurt no one. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's one of these puzzles. So I can actually walk on this despite it not being here. Which is kind of crazy. Fuck you, King Deshret. And your stupid invisible walls. Oh, see, there's the entrance right here. So you have to be willing to navigate this, like, maze. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that, then? Oh, oh. Oh, that's not a way out. That is really hard to navigate when you can't see what you're doing. Oh, I gotta get up there. That's where that's where those are at. Okay, so that side's gotta be done first. Okay. I do not have enough clearance. Whatever the hell that means. Okay. Oh, that's where I'm going. This big hole in the ground right here. Of course. Ooh, I need to switch parties. Sethos is cool, but he's not built yet, so I don't want to take him into battle. Right now, I'll take Coco. Mommy Dia, are you here? Only characters who aren't important are here, down here, I guess. Alright, well, what do we got here? Alright, so we need cryo. Who do I have that's a cryo?
Make sure to keep up.
Okay. Yeah, that should work. Start. I'll take Rosaria. She's not my favorite, but it says I need cryo, so I better take cryo. Because I got Dendro, Electro, and Pyro with Dia, Sino, and Alhaitham with me.
Life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Oof. Big oof.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Proceed deeper within the ruins. Whoa, what the? Huh? Eeny, meeny. Wait, there's something here. Ceremonial guide. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. I see nothing. Oh. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, one rotates all three. Okay, so that one needs to be that way. When I rotate this one, does it change anything else? Got it. Activate elevator. Whoa, cool. Alright. Oh, bloody!
Stand with me. Yeah. Feel the beat. You can't run.
Hack off.
Our bond is strong. Judgment. Pyrotechnics.
This team really doesn't have a whole lot of big power to it. Okay.
Dissipate.
Come on. Uh-oh. Doesn't appear that it matters which way I go. Oh, good shot, you little mangy mother.
Terrified.
Why don't you come down here with us? About time.
Try till I'm dead.
Burn them up. Cool. And now we go down here. What the hell? These little trick puzzles are confusing.
Pyrotechnics.
This place is cool. Before I go hit that elevator, is there anything else around these parts? Oh, there's an extra doorway over here. Yep, there's a chest here. It's Genshin. Always look in the empty corners. Well, I assume we're going this way. Secretary is infiltrating the temple. I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. I ascend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Oh. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead. Mortals should not pass whatever just made up by the priest to hoodwink us. I this message here in hopes that people will find... Okay.
Power cord.
Come on, let's take this fight over here, boys. Come on.
Stand with me.
I don't know why they made me bring
Amp it up.
Cryo in here. It's not helping.
I'll settle this.
Must be the main boss or whatever this is. Nailed it. Okay, so I gotta get on the elevator. That way when it goes up, I can get all the way to the dome. Cool. Two very bad, evil-looking rings there. And one door there. I might have guessed. What is it with these fungus creatures this round?
Lights out. Power cord.
Come on, Kirara, do some damage. Elemental skill.
You can't run. Stop right there. Out of my way. Feel the beat.
Come on. Got him. Nice. Oh, and it's these again. There's going to be two sets of these, aren't there? Okay, now I get it. Turn off. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I get it now. Now only the center one will rotate, right? Of course. Was that supposed to happen? So I assume I'm to use the elevator again now. Oh, this is that same elevator the whole way. Oh, cool. I just fought my way...
That's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Okay. Uh-oh, not this again. Door, what the? Whoa. Is this Irminsul?
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
This is Irminsul, I bet. The heck?
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
A tomb? Okay.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
Okay.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is Too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Oh.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Show me what you got, Al-Haytham. Alright, we got a cool cutscene. Let's go.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is Lesser Lord Kusanali. They're the same person. I did not see that coming. Nahida is truly the Dendro Archon because she is Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, who exhausted all of her strength. Oh, I love the plot twists in this game.
Priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? He became so tiny in the end.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman,
Yes.
that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Thank you, Dia.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you, too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
This is why I like Sethos. Sethos is very distrusting, like Sino is.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all of this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
I agree. Stick it to the man.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Well, the religious are always hard to persuade.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Sino.
Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Cool. It's a shame they didn't do more with this place.
Huh?
Aw, they make it so you can't climb it. Darn. I just feel like there might be treasure hidden in here somewhere. Of course, I could be wrong about that. I could hope. No treasure. Darn.
Yeah.
Well, it was worth checking. Alright, let's go. Go to the enemy's secret hideout. Oh, they're all the way over here. Wait, but the village keepers were over here at Dar al-Shifa. Oh, so they took them that way. Okay, that makes sense. So they're back. Oh yeah, here's their little camp area. Cool. It's not very conspicuous, or very inconspicuous there, fellas. Alright. Hello, Rahman.
Rahman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Sino.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Ask them a
Be
question.
my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru.
Oh god. Yes, because you already don't have Nahida or anything. You know, you shouldn't just take care of your own.
It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
The sage's end product won't be greater, Lord Luca.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the
Hi, Koi.
absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
What are you up to, Koi? Good evening. Thanks for stopping in. I'm playing some Genshin right now. And you get to be one of the first people to see my new goth pastel goth model. I was playing Cookie Run. I've never heard of it. Sounds interesting, though. I see. My problem is that every time I eat a cookie, I run slower because I'm fat. It's like Genshin, but gingerbread cookies? Okay, yeah, send me a link to that, Koi. That way I can check it out. Everybody wants me to play Genshin-style games right now. Which is fun, but very difficult. It's so great. I'll have to check that out then. Oh god, my back. Ay caramba. Oh, my back. I got my back to crack on its own there. It's a mobile game, but I use an engine for PC. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, send me a link to it and I'll check it out. It sounds cool. Bet? Yeah, thank you.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
I have every single character? Nice.
Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Luca Devata.
What's happening in Genshin? I haven't played in like 2 months. Same. I haven't seen anything in 2 months either. I haven't played in 2 or 3. I saw Saiguana and I'm like, okay, I'm coming back. I actually came back for Clorinde and Sethos, because I want to cosplay Sethos. And also just to see Dia and Jinyan again, because I love Dia and Jinyan. Like, they're so cute. But I don't know. I've missed a lot too.
They found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. Sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Ruka Devata had indeed passed away.
Speaking of Genshin, my friend got me a Kaching figure. Very cute. Nice. I have Dia and Jinyan acrylic stands now, which I quite like. I picked them up at a store a few months back.
Not
They look
to
very
mention
nice.
that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom.
I like 4 Mikus. I'm up to 9 Miku figures now. 2 Bi-Cute bunnies, a smaller one, 2 Cup Noodle figures, and 4 of the Good Smile Racing yearlies, which I quite like. I'm going to look for the 5th one this year if they continue to make them. I quite like that. I also have 2 Supersonicos, 3 Ryukos. 2 or 3 Ryukos? I think 2 Ryukos. A Mori Calliope evening, like, relaxed pajama one. One from Fate that I don't know, but she looks really cool. 4 of the 5 major Sailor Senshi in the Glitter and Glamour line. I'm only missing Ami now. I need to find Mercury. I also have a Konako from High School DxD and a Lucy Hartfilia from Fairy Tail. Oh, and my Paimon Noodle Stopper as well. So I don't know how long it's going to take you, but do you mind mild character spoilers? For what game, Sadie? I do mind spoilers, so I don't want spoilers. Genshin, yeah, no spoilers, please. I don't want spoilers. All I do want to know is, the only thing I want to know is how to say Clorine's name properly, because I still haven't figured it out. Is it Clorinde, Clorinide, Clorinde, Clorinde, Clorinda? I have no idea, but I would love to know. Oh, it's a French name? I can help? Yes, please. Sadie says it's Chlorine. Or Chlorine. I could see that being right. But yeah, no spoilers, please. Chlorine? Chlorine? Like what goes in your pool? Because that's what my stream is. It said, don't pee in the pool. We have chlorine now, or whatever. Oh, by the way, Sadie, new model tonight. This was unplanned. I just barely made it before stream. This is Sonia's Pastel Goth model. And it actually comes with a couple fun new features. Like, let me make it big. Let's go here. The offset stockings. Some pretty cute, like, little heel platform things. I got new hair. And I got this cute plaid skirt as well. I quite like this model already, so. There we go. But yeah, this is Sonia's Pastel Goth. Your booba is also bigger? Yes, it is. I took some inspiration from you. I wanted Sonia to be a bit more top-heavy than she had been in previous time. All the Fontaine names piss me off. Yes, I agree. They are very difficult. Pigtails, yes. Sonia, I have my normal goth mode, and goth mode is great. I like it. It's very, like, stoic and chill, and kind of dark. But Sonia also really wants the, how should I say this? Hyper feminine. The girl side of me wants to have, like, excessive femininity, almost to a comical extent. Just absolutely over the top. The brighter pink and heavier the makeup, the better. The more OTT, the booba size, the better. The, just seriously, if I could have a brighter and more vivid pink makeup, I would. I desperately want that. And this was the most I could find. I just like looking a bit, I want to look like ditzy, like cheerleader Barbie thing. That's what I really like. I mean, I seriously, this is what I did for... Yeah, I did a lot. But I quite like it that way, so... It's kind of the whole point. I'm like 100% sure there's somebody named Bookshelf and Book. Oof. That's rough. Yeah, that's kind of crazy how people do that. It's like, what the heck? Like, the names in this game are very difficult sometimes. Alright.
Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Alright, now we gotta go back to Aru Village. It's not gonna be a major spoiler. If you wish her anyways, it's gonna be one of her voice lines. If it's just a voice line, that's all I'm okay with that. I just don't want it to be anything crazy. She's into TTRPG. That's unexpected. Didn't see that
The
coming.
village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes.
Oh, Candace.
And each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too.
Yeah,
Good
Dungeon.
work, everyone.
TTRPG is tabletop role-playing game, Koi.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
How is that a spoiler? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a little bit of a spoiler about who she is. Yeah, that's a spoiler? Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. That is kind of sad, actually. Even though she's protected, I've never realized there's such a small and childlike God in the world. No kidding. A brooding, serious guard that plays TRPG. That's funny.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Oh dear, you and your really cool head earpiece thing and your really hot smoky eye. Yes, please.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
And Candace with her heterochromias, damn cool too.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry, I had my reasons. After that, the whole story comes out. Experience feeling secrets shit from everyone. Consider everyone else. Today on everyone will fight for the same goal. Good.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. Felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Nice. King Deshret and the Three Magi. Nice. Oh, I think I just got some, nice. Akasha Pulses. The Kalpa Flame rises. Okay. Through the pre... Homeward path. Cool. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, we have new story quests. Nice. Nice. Arcolino, Chiori, Shangyun. I'm baking here in Canada. It was plus 37 today. I was cooking. Yep, that sounds about right. What is that in freedom units, by the way, Koi? Oh. So I'm getting close to hers. Cool. I have all these keys and nothing to use them on. Oh, it's a side quest. Okay. Bro, we got issued 4 heat. That's 98.6. That's hotter than it was here. What the heck? We got issued 4 heat warnings. All the portable classes, including mine, had to go inside because they had no AC and someone collapsed. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully everybody's okay. Alright, I need to advanced. Oh, I got a achievement. Cool. Because we're Canadian, this is the hottest it's been in a while. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't even that hot here in Ohio today. That's not that much. That's weird. Or that's hotter than, it's like it wasn't even that hot here, so it shouldn't have been that hot there. Through the pre-dawn night. Safe of us to say most of us got tanned and all gym classes were banned from going outside. That's probably a smart thing. Even people in very good health need a lot of water to be able to stay in that kind of heat in an athletic sense for very long. Oh, what's me out here? Where's she at? Oh, she's here. Okay, I get it now.
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well,
No,
what
they're
are we
not. I was
waiting
just in
for?
there.
Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
Alright, what's up?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Sure, I'll try not to.
Okay.
Okay. Act 5.
Clouds are like picture frames in the sky.
Alright, here goes.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Okay, what kind of plan we got?
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
Do you ever just want to kidnap Alhaitham? Or is that just me? No, I want to kidnap Dia and Jinyan. And give them all the love and affection they deserve. Because they are adorable beings who deserve the love. I mean, come on. On screen right now is basically my waifu. Like, marry me, please. I still don't understand how Jinyan and Dia aren't auntie and, like, niece. They really should have been related in the story, I feel like. Or at least cross paths.
It's worth a try.
The two of them should at least meet and be like, hey, are we related?
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
All the standees she has of my cousin is Jinyan Main and Jinyan Zero P. She has some serious taste. And yes, she doesn't have much merch, which sucks. As a Jinyan fan, I am a huge Jinyan stan, and it is very difficult. That's nice of you to draw her the standees, though. That's awesome. It's very kind of you.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
We must make your own. That'd be cool. Standees are very easy to make. That is something I will have to say no to, because I don't know. I not no to having one. I'm going to say no, it's not very easy, because I don't even know how to start. Just need a printer, cardboard, and tape. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. I didn't even think about that way. That would be
Come
would
on,
be
don't
easy.
give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Good hanging out,
Well,
Dia.
traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, The meeting must have been quite productive.
Print it out as a picture, cut it out on cardboard, yada yada. Yep, that makes sense.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move on the next day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Alright, meet up with Al Haytham. Oh, he's over here. I see him now.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
When was the last time I played Fortnite? A long time ago. Before the last time I played it, the Greek God season hadn't quite come out yet. It was just getting ready to be the Greek God stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out. That was right around the time I got iRacing, and I've just been racing ever since.
Yes, she did.
I got bullied with the
But I
avatar.
think
Yeah,
my
that
point
too.
also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Oh, excuse me.
I hope this is clear to you.
I understand. I usually get carried anyways. Put in some target practice.
Shouldn't we be saying something more cheerful to boost
Being
our
a girl in
memory?
Fortnite VC is a nightmare. That's fair. That is very fair. Despite how I identify, I come across on Mike as male, so I don't have those problems.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Even... Where's... It's been a long time since I've used Sonia's voice. Almost 2 months now. Where is Sonia? Is this... This is all I have left of Sonia's voice. It's... not much left, I'm afraid, but... even this, I'm afraid, isn't quite passable for a female voice. It just sounds kind of like I'm whispering, and... that really doesn't work to be passable as girl on mic, so... and it's also very stressful to do for long periods of time still. I haven't voice trained enough to be able to have both yet. It's either they're really creepy or really mean. Yep, that sounds about right. I hate to say, but misogyny runs rampant in a lot of the parts of the world. It's sad.
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in
I
charge
heard
of
cuddle.
logistics,
Me
while
too.
others will fight on the front lines.
That's what I heard too, was cuddle and not coddle. Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Well, of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Alright, bet I'll go cuddle with her. Your loss. Go for it. Why not?
Guy. Hyman still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yeah.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
But Hyman thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms.
And this is what's causing Irminsul's disease.
At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
My legs are stuck to the chair. That's how hot it is. Yeah, that's nasty. I don't envy you that problem at all. I am lucky it is a crisp 69 degrees in my home, and I have a fan on me. I'm very comfortable. Your dad doesn't have AC? Oof. I remember the days when I didn't have AC as a kid. Yeah, that's rough when you don't have AC. My parents don't believe in air conditioning for any room but their own most of the time, so it was not uncommon for my room to be well over 100 degrees as a child. I often had to go to the basement to sleep because it was unbearable to sleep in my room. Dad says nature's AC will help me. The evening cool air will help for sure. But, yeah, no, that's... So there were many nights I had to resort to the basement because I couldn't sleep in 105-degree heat.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia Forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Oh, it's this place again. We're going to his man cave? No, just to the Eremite base we were just at earlier. Alright, got it.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
I think you mean man cave? What?
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
Would MB? What?
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with...
Wait, you... MB is my bad. Would equals he's hot, basically. Okay. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Would, my bad. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I'm a bit thick at first, but I get it now. See, I may be a girl sometimes, but, Sonia is very much lesbian. Bi-curious at best, so I don't look at most guys that way. Like, it's just not something that, like, it doesn't matter if it's Soji or Sonia, we both like girls.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Okay.
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of
Women are
this.
just great, guys. I agree. Women are great.
Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Don't look like it's going to do.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick.
Wait, are you still on the story quest?
Self-encouragement
Yes,
may
I
be the
am.
most important tool we have.
Wait. Okay.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Just so you know, Fontaine made me cry. That quest is the best. Okay, that's good. I'm excited for it.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
I won't spoil anything, but I better be here when you get there. I'll let you know when I'm playing it then.
Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note.
It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what is the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
Yes, my bad, the voices.
And that's perfectly
Fair.
fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
Okay.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
Okay.
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
And now I gotta go to Caravan Rebot. Let's go. Is Dia here? Please tell me it's Dia. No, it's Sino.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
Okay.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
That is honestly fair.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
There we go.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
I need to swap out Rosaria out of this team. I need Navia. Actually, what's
All
the...
is accounted for. Let's move out. The Spina's on the case.
As much as I love Jin, I gotta ditch her for real quick for this. Now I can hit Hyper Bloom, heals. I'll have a shielder and I'll have a big damage dealer. Kooky on deck. Oh. God, I would. I really want a mercenary outfit for my model. In pink instead of red, though. Actually, one of each sounds really cool, too. Alright, what do we got?
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar at Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Oh, fair.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, The other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
You have 140,000 currency in Cookie Run, and that's what you wish with new characters? That's amazing.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
This is also true. I get my pillows in my chair orientated properly.
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Okay.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Ouch.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
Good point. And they can't predict me.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Okay.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Yeah, no kidding.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Of course.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembargo.
Luxembargo. Oh, isn't there such a thing as a Luxembourg embargo? I think I'm gonna Google this. I think that's a thing. Oh man, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be disappointed because I thought I found a joke. Uh. Yep, it's a sanctioned country. So Luxembourg always has an embargo. God damn it. That's funny, is what that is. That is funny. That is funny. Oh, I have 2 new Twitch notifications. Hey, I just got gifted I've been gifted 2 subs to Crutch and Kitten. That's amazing. Cool. That's awesome. Oops. Okay. Bear with me, I'm adjusting some things here. What is all this that I gotta fix here? Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Alright, we're back in it. We're good.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep!
what a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
All right. Tick tock on the clock, 'cause the party don't stop. No, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh.
It's time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
Oh, there. Near there, of course. Might have guessed.
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Alright, here we go.
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Alright, let's beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Kind of weird fighting with,
Coming through. Yeah. Hold the line. Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Covenants of the deep. Express delivery. Let's move out. Stand with me. Rest and rebuild. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Dang. There's a lot of these guys.
Attack! Allow me. Dissipate. This one's got your name on it.
Nice.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebat. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebat and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You find a free spot.
The plan went
We
really
went
well.
5 feet down the...
Yes.
Okay.
Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebat and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah,
Thanks, Sino.
you're the reason why everything went so well.
Thanks, big man.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
That's good.
If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
You got it, boss man. Oh boy. Boy, doing this all at Caravan Rebat under the nose of everyone else seems a bit on the bold side, we'll say. Mommy Dia!
Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, situation was a little tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Well, where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Man, we're country hopping everywhere right now. This is nuts. Is he there? He's there.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Good seeing you, old friend.
Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Yeah, long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The Doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Pardis DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Academia.
Something like that, you could say.
Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Smart man.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Good.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
What?
Luckily, there is still some time left for
But
me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
What? The Saritsas... in Inazuma. In front of the Raiden Shogun.
I can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
I took her...
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Let's hope.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted.
Okay, that's weird.
My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
I don't really know what that project is
If the
now.
higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
And back to present
I see.
day.
So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
I gotta fight this guy? He's leaving the country. Can't we just let him go? We'll take care of him later?
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
That's
He
fair.
also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
This is
It's just
concerning.
as I thought.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Okay. God, it'd be nice to just watch him sail his butt out of here.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor's spoken of...
Shit.
Look! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills...
Shh! Don't. The port is crawling with Fatui.
Let's keep going and see...
I've never done stealth in this
Now
game before.
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they've vanished.
So this was a trap.
There's nobody around
Wait,
us.
don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Well, we know what's about to happen now.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius Dii for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardius Dii now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardius Dii as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a Forest Watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Okay, I got Coco Fish. Hit that. And Kirara, go.
A proper send-off! From the... Out of my way! This one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it! Stand with me!
Come here. Navia. Hit him hard, hit him fast.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
I will end
Hey there! Feeling lucky? I'll settle this.
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up.
Torrent, bring refuge! Ha! Yeah! Ha! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Rest and revamp. Stand with me.
Come on, come on, come on.
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Coco Fish, hit him. Virginia or Kuki, Kirara, back me up. Navia, let's rock their world. Navia, hit him hard.
Lightning, terrifying! Fire! Well, nervous with the... Hold the line! Covenant of the Deep! Yeah! Let's move out.
Navia, light him up.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Uh-oh.
So, you think this is over?
Scaramouche.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Parties DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
You are full of yourself.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Please be okay, you two. Oh, they're over here. Oh, Tainari got hit. Shit.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
All right.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Fair.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Good.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the Doctor's actions. He thinks the Doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the Doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the Doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The Doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Good. Heal up. Alright. And folks, that is going to do it for me this evening. I am running out of steam. I've been nursing some woundage here myself, and I'm healing, so... Okay. Who do we got that we can raid out to? It's been nice catching up with some Genshin, but I grow weary. Oh, good. Bunny, Rin, and Kitten. And another as well. Look like they're all in... Oh, what's this? They're claiming bonus. Where? Alright, we're going to send the raid over to Crutchins and show her some love tonight. Copy. /raid. Alright, there's the raid queued up, everyone. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Have a great evening. My name's Sonia. I'll be back again tomorrow. Have a good night.